every now and then, the fashion world encounters a story that feels like a spark, a beginning, a quiet rise that becomes undeniable. And that is exactly what happened with Genesis, the woman the world knows as at Soygenesism. Her name isn't just a label, it's a prophecy. A genesis, a beginning of something bold, fresh, and fearless. She didn't grow up surrounded by runways or flashing cameras. She wasn't handed glamour. She had to build her image, her confidence, her identity, step by step, through grit and self-belief. And today, we walk through her story. Not the public posts, not the filtered parts, but the journey, the one that shaped her into a rising Latina force in fashion. Genesis grew up in a world full of music, culture, color, and noise, the kind of environment where passion grows naturally. Her childhood wasn't extravagant, but it was rich in something more valuable: imagination. She was the girl who noticed details. The sway of fabric in the wind, the texture of outfits people wore, the confidence that clothes could give someone. But she didn't say out loud that she wanted to model. Not at first. Where she grew up, dreams felt expensive. Ambition felt risky. But she held onto a small voice inside telling her, "You are meant for more." That voice stayed with her, whispering, guiding, and eventually pushing her into the world she once only admired from afar. The fashion industry is unpredictable, but Genesis built momentum the old-school way, through consistency. She treated every photo shoot as practice, every angle as a lesson, every mistake as improvement, every set as a classroom. And when you study, you grow. When you grow, people notice. And when people notice, the world expands. Her poses sharpened. Her expression range broadened. Her styling became intentional. Behind the camera, Genesis had a personal world she protected fiercely. She wasn't someone who overshared. She valued connection, loyalty, and emotional presence. But she also understood that not every person is meant to walk the whole journey with you. Some relationships taught her patience. Some taught her independence. Some taught her emotional boundaries, the kind every rising woman needs to understand. What she wanted was simple: a partner who respected her growth, her career, and her identity. A partner who didn't shrink in the presence of her ambition. And that clarity shaped her path. It kept her focused, balanced, and grounded. Genesis didn't become a model overnight. She became one through repetition. She became one through discipline, through self-study, through persistence on days when she felt invisible. Her Latina heritage didn't just influence her look, it influenced her resilience. She learned to move through challenges with grace. She learned to let her confidence speak where words weren't needed. Today, she stands as a representation of growth, a woman sculpted by her story. Her journey is still unfolding. Her evolution hasn't reached its peak. And if you're watching this, you're witnessing the beginning of a woman rising into her power. Follow Genesis on Instagram at Soygenesism. Support her journey. Watch her transformation. And if you're chasing your own dreams, let her story remind you: beginnings matter, consistency matters, and you matter.